The Hopkins girls basketball team entered the weekend with an 8-0 record as the Royals look to shoot their way toward back-to-back state championships. In this week's CCX Sports Spotlight, we meet a 4-year varsity letter winner on her way to even bigger and better things. She is one of the best prep basketball players in the state of Minnesota.
Agara scores and one.
And yet it seems like NuNu Agara has been overshadowed at times at Hopkins. Early in her career by the great Paige Beckers, and perhaps even through last season by now University of Arizona player Maya Najee.
Najee grabbing the rebound. She was fouled and one.
That all may be more perception than reality, but Agara doesn't seem to care one way or the other.
You go here to be great, and sometimes you have to sacrifice, and that's what we did as a team. I feel like with all the big names that were here, we work together as a unit still. But yeah, I'm glad I'm getting the recognition that I have.
Just a really good kid, very high-spirited, coachable, great leader. Just a very huge part of the program. Does everything that a program that wants to be an elite program, these are the type of kids you need in the program.
The senior forward is averaging 19 points and 9 rebounds per game for the state's top-ranked team. At the recent Park Center Showcase tournament, NuNu hit the 1,000-point mark for her career. Big moment for her and her family.
Honestly, it was really great. I had my family there, so we were able to celebrate, and it was just really nice to just have that. That was one of my bucket list things on my list of goals, and I'm glad I was able to accomplish that.
A self-described vocal leader, NuNu has no problem leading this Royals team that is a mixture of veterans like herself and young players. And as is often the case with talented athletes, Agara is a tireless worker too.
She's one that is constantly in the gym. And there's been times where I've had to say, hey, take a day off, relax, chill, let your body rest, let your mind rest. And I'll see a video on social media and it's like, girl, I told you to go sit down somewhere. And she's out working on her game. So she spends a ton of time working on her game.
NuNu certainly wasn't overlooked by Power 5 conference basketball schools. She shined with one of the country's best programs and schools, Stanford University. Meeting Stanford's rigorous academic standards was no problem for this straight-A student.
I knew Stanford was the one. I always made a deal with my mom. If I go somewhere warm, she'll come with me. So I always knew in the back of my mind I wanted to go somewhere warm. Minnesota is really cold, and I cannot deal with another 4 years of cold.
NuNu originally had plans to be a surgeon after her basketball career ends. She's found a new passion instead.
I do want to be a criminal defense attorney, so that's an area I love. I love just defending people that are wrongfully accused.
Last summer, she made the Team USA Under-17 squad, the first time she had been selected for a national team. So just a few months after winning another state high school championship at Hopkins, NuNu was part of a gold medal winning USA team.
You're playing with the 12 best players in the country, so it's really hard to navigate sometimes. But just having that support system from them and then just able to win a gold medal, that's a lot of people don't get to do that.
NuNu, by the way, is a nickname given to her by her mother as a child. Her given name is Sunaja. While she likes both, she may try to adult into her birth name when she gets to Stanford. It's
kind of hard because a lot of people know me as NuNu. That's very hard. But I want to grow up a little bit, so I want to try to see if I can use my first name and see. I'll try to gradually bring it in there. I'm like, no, I'm Sunaja.
But all that can wait. For now, NuNu Agara's focus is on just one thing: bringing home another state title to Hopkins.
That's my #1 goal. If I don't accomplish anything else, I want to win another state championship. That's all that matters. I want to win this for my team. Have another banner up there.
For the CCX Sports Spotlight, I'm John Jacobson. Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.